This is Song, an ordinary 33 years old Chinese dude living in Jinhua, Zhejiang province. Song used to be a restaurant manager for Cheesecake Factory in Shanghai. But last year, he moved to Jinhua to open his own online sock store on Taobao with his friend. They sell thousands of pairs of socks every day. Song now lives in a small apartment with one bedroom and one living room in Jinhua. The rental fee here is much cheaper than in most major cities in China. Can you take a guess on how much is his rent? It's only 300 RMB per month, which is about $45 US. That's not bad for a small-sized apartment like this, right? I know a lot of you guys don't like using a squat toilet, but in many second and third tier cities in China, a lot of them still prefer to use a toilet like this. And check this out, Song even read when he used the squat toilet. How badass is that? Song's apartment is on the third floor of a 6-story building, which is owned by an ordinary resident in this local town, whom I will talk about later. Actually, most local residents from this town own a building like this. The local government gives them land to let them build their own home. But instead of building an ordinary house, they all put up a 6-story building like this. However, they only use the top floor for living, and then they convert the lower floors into rental apartments, which allowed them to make some extra income. I guess that's also why the locals here are mostly pretty wealthy. After Song washed up, the first thing he needs to do is turn on his laptop to check how his shop is doing. As an online shop owner, Song needs to constantly monitor his shop's data, such as order, inventory, customer reviews, and the shop's ranking, etc. If there is anything abnormal or there is any question from customers, he needs to quickly address them. But right now, Song's shop looks fine, so let's get out and eat our breakfast. Song's apartment is only 3 kilometers away from his office, so he rides his electric scooter to work. In China, electric scooters are one of the most popular transportation tools. They're affordable, they don't get stuck in traffic, and they can be parked virtually everywhere. Hi Song, do you always eat your breakfast here? Let's see what we got for breakfast. A bowl of tofu soup with peanuts and pickles on the top, some steamed pork bun, and some rice-stuffed Chinese dumpling. I promise you guys, they taste way better than they look, and they only cost about $3 in total, so that's pretty reasonable, right? Now, Song told me that the cost of living is also one of the reasons why he decided to move here. When he lived in Shanghai, which is one of the biggest cities in China, although his salary is pretty decent, he couldn't save much money due to the high cost of living. However, after he moved to Jinhua, he feels like everything is much cheaper, such as the food, the rental fee. Now he can save more money for his wife and his 3-year-old daughter living in his hometown. The company locates in an e-commerce park, which used to be a clothing factory. Several years ago, the factory shut down, so the local government converts it into a place for e-commerce. Now all the companies here are selling things or services online. Now it is 9 o'clock in the morning. He just arrives at the office. So what will be the first thing to do when you get to the office?
其实作为一个淘宝的来说，因为我们从晚上12点到早上8点之间是没有人的嘛，早上上班第一件事就先把这个人家留言的这些东西全部要及时回复掉，回复掉以后，然后就去打单，去那边呢打单，把从昨天晚上5点之后单子不就没有发出去了吗？昨天晚上5点之后到今天早上8点之间的这些单子全部打出来，然后交到仓库，仓库那边就把这个货发出去。
Okay, since it's still early, let's make some coffee first. Okay guys, right now it's 10 a.m. in the morning. Looks like everybody is here, so let's go check what they are doing right now. Hi, good morning. So it looks like you're in charge of customer service, right? Will customers also call you, or they just simply text you from their phone? Oh, did you hear that sound? It means some customer is texting her right now. So on average, how many customers will contact you every day? Is it going to be more than 100? Okay, got it. So it looks like our customer service girl is a little bit shy. I guess I should stop bothering her. Nowadays, you don't use randomly shot photos to display your products on Taobao. Most popular online shops will pay photographers to shoot their products and then have art designers to edit those photos. The presentation has become extremely crucial. If you want to outsell your competitors, you need to make sure your site and products look more attractive. This is their graphic designer. It looks like she's editing the photos for their new product now. So you will take over when they finish shooting photos for the product, right?
对，然后修图，然后排版，再保存出来，再放到网上去。更新一款，我得做个几天才可以做出来，做完。
这样子。
对。
Alright guys, right now we are at the warehouse. Actually, it's just next to the office. Here, so all those products, they are all socks. So you got different kind of socks, longer ones, smaller ones, different colors and different functions. So yeah, totally they have like 14 different categories. Those two ladies are in charge of order picking, so they will find the type of socks that the customer have ordered and put them into small packages, which later will be picked up by delivery company. And guess what? The lady is actually the landlord of the apartment where my friend is staying. So auntie, I heard you have already retired and you got plenty of money. Why do you want to work for my friend?
反正在家没事，过来做一下，时间过得快点啊。
In Zhejiang province, people like the auntie are very common among her generation. Even they have already retired and got plenty of money, but they still choose to keep working and live a frugal life. You may wonder, why don't they just try to enjoy their lives a little bit better, maybe go traveling around the world? Well, some of them do, but most of them just got used to their old lifestyle, or they just want to save more for the future generation. So yeah, I guess that's also one of the reasons why Zhejiang is the wealthiest province in China. People here just don't stop working. And this is another retired auntie. She also works here. She mainly helps with chores around this place. Now she's making lunch for us. Alright guys, lunch is ready. I already made all the dishes. They were over there, so yeah, let's join them. Okay, let's see what we have for lunch today. We got some cauliflower, green beans, chicken, oh, and some pig's feet soup. That's my favorite. And of course, since we are all from the south part of China, we gotta have some rice during our meal. So Song, how long is the break during the lunchtime?
基本上加吃饭加午休1个小时吧，休息一下。
According to their company's rule, everyone has a 1-hour lunch break. Since there was still some time left, Song took a walk around the office as his daily exercise, which is probably the only exercise he does nowadays. Okay guys, right now we just finished our break and my friend, he's going to drive me to the local sock factory. So let's go to see where they actually buy their socks. This afternoon, Song and his business partner decide to visit 3 different factories, each one with a different purpose. The first factory they're gonna visit is one of their major suppliers. Today, there isn't any specific reason which requires them to visit this one, but they still want to go there and say hi to the boss. In China, maintaining a good relationship with your supplier is vital. It may potentially give you better deals, prioritize your orders, and may offer your new business opportunities. Alright guys, right now we are at the factory number 1. This woman is the factory's boss. She and her husband have been in the socks industry for many years. Recently, her daughter started taking some of the responsibilities, so it looks like she's going to be the future boss for this factory. Now let's follow the young lady and see how socks are manufactured here. First of all, a huge amount of thread will be bought from local thread factories, and then they will be hooked onto those socks knitting machines. All the machines here are controlled by computers, which allows them to make any types of socks just by tweaking some parameters. During this stage, the socks coming out from that machine are not seamed at their heads. Here comes the second process. The workers will put the unseamed socks onto these sewing machines, so they will close the top part of the socks. Now the sewing process is done, but the socks are inside out. So on the other side, workers turn the socks right side out and check for defects at the same time. Then the socks will be sent into these huge iron machines. The steam will remove all the wrinkles. Now the socks are soft and tidy. Finally, it's the last stage. The workers once again check for defects, and if everything is okay, the socks will be packaged according to the client's demand. Then they are ready to be shipped. Okay, just one quick question. Has the pandemic affected your business?
就没什么影响，我们都是内销的多嘛，贴牌的都是国内的这些牌，就是大不了说有些小企业它就是竞争的话，他们没生意，低价他们也做，这样子对我们会稍微有一点影响。像有些做外贸的啊，他可能说为了今年撑过去，做点内销的袜子，然后他自己就很低的价格也在做嘛。
Guys, let's go to the next spot. Now, the second factory is a new supplier, so my friend brought some of their existing socks to the factory's owner. The factory will try to make some sample products first, and if the quality meets my friend's expectation and the price is reasonable, then they will make a deal. This factory is also owned by a local couple. In China, these small family-owned businesses are everywhere. It's very likely that some of the clothes you have are coming from those factories. Now let's head to factory number 3. My friend has been ordering socks from the third factory, but recently the delivery has been delayed, so they want to have a chat with the boss. Okay, this should be the last factory we shall visit today. Almost there, guys. Right now, my friends, they went inside the general manager's office. They're having some discussion. They probably try to convince the manager to make their product as soon as possible and ship to them. Once again, it is important to maintain a good relationship with your suppliers. So let's just drink some tea and smoke together. In China, especially when you're dealing with small business owner, having a nice relationship with the boss is usually way better than having a bulletproof contract.
他昨天打我电话对过来，我们专门收货的人。
It's all set. Now let's go back to their company.
老于他们家还在看车，电脑已经可以这个车。
Alright guys, right now we just got back from the factory and here are all the stuff they're gonna ship today. So around 5 p.m. the delivery company will send their truck and they're gonna load all those products onto their truck and send across the country. Let's just follow the delivery track and see what happens to our stuff after they got picked up. They will first be sent to this logistics center which collects all the delivery packages in this whole area. The truck will just drop them on the first floor. Then they will be transported by the belt system to the second floor. After that, the workers will scan their barcode and put them onto the carousel system. The whole system will know where each package is going based on the barcode, so it will bump packages into different bags, which will later be sent to different locations. Alright guys, dinner is ready. Let's go eat again. Alright guys, right now it's pretty late. It's almost 9 p.m. but my friend, he probably won't leave until 10 p.m. because you need someone to be here just sitting next to the computer just in case somebody want to contact the customer service. That's the life for owning a Taobao shop, I guess. So my buddy, he just actually find out that some of the inventory is actually running low, so he need to make some purchase from the factory. Hopefully the new inventory can come maybe the day after tomorrow. Okay, now it is 10 p.m. Finally, it's time for Song to go home. My friend is feeling a little bit hungry right now, so he decided to go for a late night meal. Some beef, some beer, and a bowl of noodles. He says that is the best way to treat yourself after a full day's hard work.
You还没睡觉啊，慧心？你准备睡觉了是吧？
Alright guys, right now it's 11 p.m. It's getting late. My friend, he's outside doing a video call with his wife and daughter. They're in another city. Yeah, that's pretty much it for a day in the life of a online shop owner in China. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Okay, bye bye.